So if you've been watching us live during our full show on Thursday evenings on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages, we have been talking a lot about the beer arc.
The beer arc.
Starting at, obviously, you kind of begin, if you're having several beers throughout the evening, through a get-together, a family get-together, you're out with friends, whatever else. You don't always, even though there might be something that initially is like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. If it's a little too far... on the one side,
you've jumped the arc.
You've jumped the arc.
That's
exactly.
Right.
Thank you for picking up on that.
That's right.
Yeah, you have gone a little too far. So you always kind of want to go, like, if you kind of, like, we go into a situation, we've had the conversation of, like, well, I'm probably going to have 2 or 3 beers or whatever. So then you're like, you have that in mind. Okay, I'm going to have 2 or 3 beers over the, whatever, however many hours. Okay, where should I start? Where should I end based on what looks interesting to me? So you always start a little bit lighter, slowly work your way up.
Right. Peruse the menu.
Yep. Yeah.
It could even be lighter in flavor, heavier in alcohol. It just depends.
Yeah. Like I said,
there are many different factors, and there's no one right way to do the arc.
That is 100% true.
Except for your way.
Except for your way, which is highly incorrect. No. So anyway, tonight we started with, we had a Pilsner to start with, then we had a red IPA, and now we are getting to the end of our arc. If you want to see the complete arc, you can watch the archive of this video. But for this one, we've got a pastry stout. For this, give it a shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com. And the beverage that we're about today is the Pour Me Some More from the Bruery out of Placentia, California.
Yes, this is an Imperial pastry stout. It uses vanilla, chocolate, and graham cracker, just like an actual s'more. So this should be, as most things are for the... I don't know if I've ever actually... I can only think of one beer from the brewery, and it might have been at a time in my life where I just didn't get it. It's very possible. I put it on. I actually honestly put it on myself. There's only one beer I can think about from them that I ever had where I was like, yeah, this one's just not for me. Like everything is always either like, wow, this is really good, to, oh my God, I'm about to pass out.
I wish I could have had more.
Yes, I wish I could have had more. Yes. Why did I share this?
Why did this cost $40?
There is that. The brewery beers are not cheap. So speaking of that, this 16-ounce can is $15.
Whoa.
So this is not, so it's not cheap, but there's a lot of craftsmanship involved in it. It's almost 10% alcohol. As I said, graham crackers, cocoa nibs, and natural vanilla.
And as it should
flavor.
be, you'll notice that when Andrew pours this, I'll get 4 ounces and he'll get 12.
Yeah, I mean, that seems only fair, right?
He brought this to the table.
He did bring this to the table.
I understand. There's a certain proportional.
Enjoy your
See my portion? There's my portion right there.
No, that's about what it feels like, though.
$2, $3, $4, $5.
Yeah.
We're watching the dollars just pour right into the
dollars.
It just cost me $5,000.
Yeah.
But please do give yourself. Please.
There's still some in here in the can. We'll see.
Okay, all right.
We'll go back to it. All right.
That's good.
But yeah, this is one of the beers when I went out to California in early February. We had to go make a beer run. We'll talk about that's a longer conversation than necessary. But anyway, we went and picked up a bunch of beers at the brewery. This is one of the bonus ones that I grabbed while I was there because I was like, this just sounds too good to pass up. And it wound up working out perfectly for this arc.
We have had something similar to this in flavor profile. We've had the Campfire Stout.
Yes.
I forget,
from High Water Brewing.
Yeah, and they do it with graham crackers and stuff like that.
So. Yeah, they have a regular Campfire Stout, that one I have had, which is good. Then they have a barrel-aged version of that, which is very good. Which is very good. That one is probably bourbon barrel-aged or whiskey or something like that. That one is very, very good.
Yep.
That one is very, very good. So, obviously, as you would expect, very dark in color, almost as dark as my shirt.
Nice light brown head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I just kind of want to get to the aroma. So
I do too.
Let's get past this. All right, let's get to the aroma. Oh, good God, that's delicious. It smells so good.
Normally we cut right there and there's an edit, but we're just going to skip right over that because I don't think we really need to do that.
Oh my God, it's dark. It's a lot of dark and semi-sweet chocolate, some milk chocolate. The vanilla is definitely in there.
For me, the graham cracker really comes out.
I get that at the end, but the chocolate really goes. Oh my God, this smells so amazing. Yeah. Oh God, put it back in the can, seal it back up. I have wasted a delicious beer. No, I have not.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. Oh my God, this smells absolutely.
I haven't drank out of this yet, so throw this back
Give me that back. Oh my God,
I want that beer back.
This literally smells like heaven in glass.
All right, well, we know the brewery and they do awesome beer, like you alluded to before. So, all right,
let's get to the taste.
Do it,
because I'm not waiting.
That's really good.
It's really delicious. Oh my God. It's so like syrupy and chocolatey and
wow.
but it has a little bit of lightness though to it because of the either vanilla slash, kind of marshmallow flavor they're going for. You do get like kind of that nutty graham cracker kind of in there too. Like,
oh my God.
To me, it is definitely weighted more toward the chocolate, which is kind of when you have a s'more, you do get a little, I think you get a little bit more.
Yeah, but then
of that.
it finishes up with that nice.
Yeah, the lightness kind of where, but it hits in the, oh my God, this is absolutely ridiculous how good this is.
When was the last time we did a podcast where we didn't edit either one? It's usually just one or the other.
Yeah, because then it's like, we'll get really excited, then we're like, let's think about it.
Yeah,
we kind of back
that was kind of boring. Or
No, this is...
No, that's really good. That is quite good.
Oh my God, that is absolutely...
It's really making me, it's stimulating the saliva glands.
Yeah. It's almost like there is like a little bit of like a salty kind of...
Salty something, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's salting my taste buds. Hey-oh! Oh my God. There we go. That is... I figured it was going to be pretty good. You never know when you start, because sometimes I've definitely had people where they're like, oh, I don't know how that's going to work, where there's certain ingredients where you're like, wow, they actually use graham cracker in there. Are you really going to taste it? Is it just more about I think back to the, we had a beer, if you go on the archives AboutBeverages.com, or if you on YouTube search there, we did one that was the unicorn farts glitter, whatever. And that one really let us down. Like that one was, because we thought it was going to be silly, but then also still delicious, but we couldn't see some of the weird things.
The glitter and the
glitter you couldn't see. The flavor was just kind of okay. It was like a sour beer. I think it was like Sour Me or something.
Yeah, sour.
But that one was like just kind of okay, and I know a different style. But this is one of those things where everything that they are talking about here, you get this in the beer. And if you're into that at all, or you even want to go the extra mile, put a little scoop of ice cream. Oh my God, a scoop of ice cream with this if you wanted to go that far.
Because the 9.9% doesn't make it. I don't really taste the booze in there.
I do not either.
A little,
yeah.
But it's not. It doesn't feel like it's not part of what you're drinking there. Everything else is just a nice balance and a lot of taste. And there is some sweetness to it, but it's not like,
because it is a pastry stout. So that's one of those things,
and that's what they're going for with that.
Yeah, if you see Imperial or like I said, if you see an Imperial pastry stout or a pastry stout in general, that is kind of what you have to be ready for. It's going to be a dessert stout, so it is going to be on the sweeter side. Right. And that definitely is there. But I think because of the graham cracker, and I think a little bit of the booziness kind of comes through with that to kind of cut through it. I think the balance is skewed toward the sweet, but it's still very good. Like I've definitely had things that were sweeter where it's like, ooh, that's just like oh, that's
leaves too much of that lip. You usually tell it leaves that residue on your lips.
Yes, I would agree.
And there is a little bit of that. I will say that, but it's not overly so.
Well, you know that old saying, residue on the lips leaves a little bit on the hips.
Well, yes, of course, there's that too.
Oh my God, that does occur. But where you can not get, there's not even a good segue there. Just go to our website, AboutBeverages.com, and go check that out. If you want to hit us up on YouTube, we would greatly appreciate that as well. Hit the subscribe button. You can find all of at least our most recent archive podcasts and these little standalone podcasts as well. So go check those out for sure. And if you only want audio, the best ways to get audio, of course, are from iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts. If you have a favorite podcasting app, search for About Beverages, and we will be there.
We're there.
Along with some pillars, which are always good to look for too, right?
Well, those 3 pillars of social media that we like to call Instagram. Well, they like to call them. We're just going to call them because that's what they call them. Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, which is what we use most often to let you know what's going on at AboutBeverages.com. Like I did earlier today before we went live on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages, let everybody know that we were going to be doing that, which we do most Thursday evenings around 5:30 Pacific time.
It's true.
We'll get together, try some beverages, talk about whatever happens to pop into our minds or our listeners' minds. And also throughout the week, Andrew lets you know what games he is doing, what he's going to be drinking while he's doing it, like Whiskey Wednesday. I've noticed.
Yeah, I have been doing the Whiskey Wednesday.
So, what he's having while he's playing that, he'll keep you up to date on Twitter.
But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should most definitely give this a shot if you can at all find it.